Brr. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Rust live stream. Um, on the last Rust live stream, I was a Jade Monkey and we were messing around with some of the stuff with electricity. So I thought today we'll come around again on the PC version of things and see if we could figure out, without Jade Monkey present, how to power up some lights, maybe some turrets. And I'm also going to show you guys the builds that I usually use as a solo player. Now, as a solo player, I tend to use guerrilla style type playing, which that means I don't build big. I just kind of build something basic like you see right here. You see it's not much space in here. It's a bunker base, obviously. And just kind of to get started, you know. And then we have this other build right here, you know, something basic, stuff like that. You know, a little garage door, and then it's a bunker base. You see, if you come up here, boop, and there's your bunker. So I wanted to test out to see if I could figure this out before I try to add these electricity things into our base. So as you can see, I was kind of messing around already with them. I was trying to place some of these things, but we'll get right into it. So if you guys don't know who I am, my name is BioLaser. I am part of the Boyfriend Squad. That is Jade Monkey from Jade Monkey channel and Razor2 from Razor2 channel. If you are here, please smash that like button. It really does help out in the channel. And without further ado, let's just get started. All right. So electricity. Electricity is going to be the new thing to coming into Rust. And obviously, or honestly, it's something that all of us should really get used to. Because once these things come, it's going to help out. And it's just better to know it. You know, it's going to be the new meta, so why not? I kind of want to mess around a little bit, so I kind of want to see if I could, for example, power this up. So something as simple as a light. Okay. So now something as simple as a light, we're gonna need a battery. So we'll get this little battery. We'll slap down the little battery right here. So now obviously I can't turn this on because it needs power. And then we have power right here. Now the cool thing is that it gives you all this information now, you know, and then we have right here power out and power in. Obviously it makes sense. This is going to be where the power comes in from, like solar panels or things that are generated and collecting power. Well, this is when the power of the is stored in the battery goes out. So it looks like the battery right now has 20 charge and it could go up to 150 charge. So let's mess around with this. So let's put this cable. So another thing that if you guys don't know is that if you actually you can actually select what color you want. So we're gonna do red for output, just so we keep it real and we don't get confused, you know. All right, we're gonna go like right here, and then we're gonna bam, boom. It's light now, right? Yeah, it's perfect. All right, so now we have a light going out. Well, actually, let me close this in a little bit more. There you go. Now it's a little bit more noticeable. Now the light is a little bit more noticeable. Cool. So now we have that. So now this light is going to continuously run. So I need to figure out how to get this. And you see it's already at 19 charge. So I need to figure out how to do this. So honestly, I think what I'm going to do is that I'm going to see if I could take this off. Can I unplug this? There you go. Unplug it. Boom. All right. So now we got to get something like the switch. That way I can control how much power is going in. Or I should say not how much power is going in, but I will be able to figure out when the light turns on and not for the light to be on at all times. So again, we're gonna go with power output. We're gonna go right here. We're with the red. So obviously we're gonna go into the input because we're gonna input our power here, and then we're gonna go with the output here. Go down this way. And it'll be cool if it lets me. All right, cool. So now that we have it here, let's see. Okay, so good. We turn it off. We turn it back on. Biohazard, what's up, Juan? How you doing, my man? Long time no see. I know. So okay, so now as I can see, I could turn it on and turn it back on. So now my dilemma comes down to I have 18 charge now on this battery, and I need to figure out how to charge it. Cool. So now the only things that I know that for a solo player that will be accessible would be the solar panels, obviously. And now Jay told me something, and I can't remember what it is. He said the sun rises on the southeast or something like that, and it sets on the northeast. So I think what we're gonna do for better is that we're gonna put two solar panels. So we're gonna go one, and then we're gonna put two. So we got one on each side, facing each way. You get what I'm saying? We got one facing each different way. That way, if the sun is like here, this one's collecting energy, and the sun's over here, this one's collecting energy. We'll be able to see how much energy the thing is collecting. If we come over here, actually, it should tell me the output, right? If it doesn't, then that means that it's not outputting any electricity. Oh, right here, look. It's outputting 12. So obviously, which way is this way? Southeast, northeast, south. It might be nighttime. It might be nighttime. All right, but we get it. So now what I'm thinking I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna connect this into the battery. Oh, but wait, actually, I messed up right here because I forgot to switch the color. So I'm gonna switch the color to blue. So we're gonna go like right there, and then obviously we're gonna go down this way, and then it's gonna go all the way down here, and then eventually in here. Boom. So now we got power going into the battery. Not much, but it's supposed to be going in. See? No, it's back up to 19. Cool. So now the thing is that how do I connect two solar panels, right? It's like, well, how would I connect two solar panels? It's like, oh, okay, well, I'll just feed this one down there again. Would that work, right? I'll be like, okay, fine. We'll do something like so, and then we'll bring it down here. Can I connect it? No, it's not letting me connect it, you see? So what do we do? Well, this is where the splitter comes into play. So first things first, we're going to clear that. There you go. So now we got to get something right here. This is a splitter. Now, we could turn this around or like put it like, like, hello? Like right there? Yeah, that seems good enough. All right, so we're going to connect this. And then we're going to connect this. And then we're going to connect this. Okay, so now we have that. So then now let's connect this. Boom, boom. Perfect. And now now that we connected both those solar panels, now we could bring this down here. Obviously, we want the cable management to look a little cleaner. Just kind of like messing around. Okay, so now we have two solar panels feeding power into the battery that I could now turn on the light with. So this is cool. What did you say? Oh, Juan says, I forgot to change my name back to Red Gaming. Had to message my kid's teacher or she kept ignoring my... Yeah, I was like Juan Ramirez. I was like, why does that sound like Red Gaming a little bit? But what's up, man? How you doing? How's everything? How's life? Okay, so now we have a basics, right? Boom. So now what do we do if we want to connect a couple more lights, right? It's like, well, we not only have like, what if I have like my loot room here or something like that? Okay, cool. So like, let's say we have a light here, and let's say, I don't know, we have like a light here, right? So how will we go about this? So first things first, we're gonna switch this to like, I don't know, green, right? Now the light right here, it has a power in and it has a pass through. So we're gonna go with the pass through, and we're gonna go like something like right there, power in. And then we're gonna go with the pass through here, and then go like right here. Obviously, the cables will look a lot cleaner on your type of basis, but like, let's see. So now if we turn them on, boom, all three lights are on at the same time. That's perfect. So I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I believe each of these lights are two. 2 power, right? Yeah, hold on. So it's 3 lights. And how much output do I have? 7. What? That doesn't make any sense. Hold on. So it'll be like 2, 4, 6. So that's 6. Oh yeah, my bad. It's because this is using 1 charge. Okay, so 7. So 1 battery is powering 3 of these things. And as you can see, the battery, it's not getting enough charge. It's going down quickly, as you can see. So obviously it's like, well, what am I supposed to do? Like, do I put more batteries? Like, you know? And that is a perfect question. You could slap down more batteries. Or what you could do is that you could slap down one of these bad boys right here. One of the big guys. One of the big boys. If I could get it correctly. Alright, so now this big boy has 50 max output. And it could store up to 9,000 charge. And has 100 capacity right now. So it only has 100 charge right now, but it could store up to 9,000. So obviously we could see the difference. 150 charge. So even if, like, say this were to like charge, like right now, how much is it charging? It's not telling me because it's not charging. So it must be nighttime. I think it's nighttime right now. Yeah, hold on. I think it's nighttime. We'll wait till daytime a little bit later. But yeah, this thing is coming down. So maybe if you have like more than one, like have like 2 or 3 of these batteries, it would be good. Or you could just slap down one of these big bad boys. Now you'd be like, well, how am I supposed to connect 2 or 3 batteries to this thing? Well, it's very easy. You're just gonna do this. If I could figure this out right now, let me see. We'll do a couple of batteries. Let's do like 2. Okay, so let's say I want to place them. Hello, there you go. Let's say I want to stack them all in a corner, right? Because these things are pretty small. You could even put them on top of other stuff. Okay, let me pick this up because I placed it wrong. It even has durability like the Smithies and stuff like that. Smithies, what am I saying? Okay, so now we have all of this. Let's do this again. We're going to place this. We are going to, well, this is power in. So we're going to do something like this. Something like that. Now we have 2 of them, right? Yeah, 2 of them. So we could even do up to 4 actually. Actually, let's do like 4. Let's do like 4. Where's my batteries? I just had them like 2 seconds ago. I lost it. I'm nervous. I'm sorry. Where is it? Dude, I'm completely missing it. And somebody's probably be like, you idiot, it's right there. Bro. Oh, there it is. Wow, it was even highlighted. I am a joke. Okay. So let's actually pick this up. Okay, so now we have this. Oh man, that's gonna bother me. Let's pick that up. So let's place this against the wall a little bit closer. I am so OCD about this stuff, dude. Oh my god, dude. I know that's the wrong word to say, but Jesus, I really can't. All right. So now let's see, bam. Right. So now we're gonna go again. Done, 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 done. And obviously we can't. This is switch on and switch off. So we're gonna have to use another one. We're gonna go power in to there, power in to there, and then we're gonna go bum, bum, bum. Now we got all this 4 batteries. 18, 18, 20, whatever. They're all powering in here. They're all powering this stuff. Cool, right? But now the only problem is that the only battery that is being charged is this little battery. Also says, does it matter if you run them parallel or series? To be honest with you on stop, no. It doesn't really matter. So we need to figure out how can we get more charge here. I need something that's gonna charge all of these batteries. It'd be cool now to have Jade here. He would be like, "Oh yeah, you just gotta use A, B, C." Maybe it's an electrical branch. Let me see this. What is an electrical branch? Branch out, power out. No, so it's not an electrical branch. Nice to know. There has to be a way that you connected all those stuff. Memory cell? No, it can't be the memory cell. Maybe the splitter? I know we were messing around with the splitter. Power out, power out, power out. Oh, no. So we could actually have like one charge going in here, and we could power three things at the same time from the splitter. That's actually interesting. So Jay needs some weed in his life. Oh, jeez. Juan Ramirez. Um, I think. Let me mess around with this a little bit more, see if we can figure this out. How can we power all those batteries? Because essentially, obviously, the big deal would just be like have one big battery, you know? But like sometimes people don't have space for a big battery. So what if you had four batteries? You know what? That's what I'm trying to figure out here. Okay. So maybe four batteries is not gonna power both of these, but like how can I make this work? Would I be able to connect this to multiple sources? Let me see. Can I connect this to multiple sources? No, it's not gonna let me. No, it won't let me. Yeah, it won't let me. So maybe if I do something like this. Let me see if this would even work. So it's crazy, but let's see. So what if I have like something like it's not gonna work, you see? Combined power. It's only gonna be able to do power intake. Hmm. Okay. Nice to know. So there has to be another one. There has to be another one that we could do that could take the power. Maybe a blocker? No, it can be a counter. It's not a door knob control. It's an electrical branch. Maybe let's try that. Let's try something like a memory cell. And not a rad switch. Maybe let's try that too. I want to see if the splitter works too. Okay, so for now we'll do that. Let me actually see. Would the splitter work? I think the splitter might actually work, boys. Let's see. It looks like the splitter is the answer, huh? It's powering the splitter by zero, apparently, because this thing has zero power going in and out right now. It must be nighttime. That's what's going on. But right now it doesn't seem like nighttime because I use admin. Hold on. Let me see if I switch it again. I think it's like admin time -1. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so then how about if we do like something like that time? I don't know, 9 or not. All right, I'm just gonna go. Did I type that wrong? Maybe 12. Let's try 12. No. All right, whatever. All right, so the sun's coming up. We'll figure it out in a second. In the meantime, it looks like the splitter kind of did the job. Okay, so the splitter is definitely our answer to our actual hold on, admin time 12. There you go. That way it's always daytime. It's good for our stream, it's good for recording. Alright, so cool. So as we can see, we have 4 batteries, bum bum bum, all going to the switches. And then we're gonna have 2 solar panels going into like 4 batteries, as you can see. So that's kind of cool. So it looks like that's the way to do it. Power source, 3 lights. All right, cool. So now let's try to do this design. Obviously, this is to power lights. We're doing this to power lights. I don't know how many times you guys have gone home and you can't see squat, but this is to power lights. And for lack of a better choice, if we use a big battery, we wouldn't be dealing with this. Now the reason why we say that is because each of these little babies can only do can only do 10 at max, but it looks like all of them are using 2, so I wonder what happens if we do this. Okay, so they're all maxed out at 9. So maybe it's not worth to stack them. You see what just happened? Like, for some reason, right now, all of these are using 2. But 2 for what? For the splitter? It looks like they're all using 2 for the splitter. So hold on a second. Let me break that. No, they must be using all 2 for like this. But this is not even powered right now. Nothing is power. So where's the 2 coming from? Let's break this. Oh, so the 2's coming from using multiple of these? Oh, yeah, so since I'm using 1 and 1. Okay, so maybe having multiple batteries is not worth it. So maybe having the big battery is worth it. Well, if you're trying to have a turret, I guess. Alright, so now, let's come over here on the place where, we're going to be living, essentially. So let's go and put like something like this. And we go something like anytime now, like that. There you go. Okay, cool. What's my charge here? Am I getting any energy? No. How about on this side? No. But it looked like the sun was coming from that way. So actually, let me... Where's my panels? Right here, right? So actually, let me put the panels like here, like here. Because if I remember correctly, the sun was coming from that way. See, 20. So now that that's 20, what about this one? 0. Makes sense. And then this one is 20. All right, cool. So it's given a power of 20. All right, bet. So now we're going to go inside the base. But first, let's use the splitter. Now, I think what we're going to do is that we're going to put the splitter like right there. And then we want to use the blue because it's going to be the power in. All right. That's going to be power in. And then we'll keep feeding the power in a second. All right, let's go inside. All right, so now we have this. And normally this will be full of boxes, so like I guess you could put something like so large oil rig is now active. What the heck? Alright, so let's say we got that we got that. I don't know. Oh no, wait. That's actually not how it goes. It's supposed to be like oh my god, you get my point. It's supposed to go right here. It's crooked. I'm like the king of crooked, huh? You cannot have this crooked. If this is crooked, it's never gonna fit in here. Jesus Christ. All right, whatever. We'll just do that. And then this would be like another box here. But since it doesn't want to work, we'll just put one like this right now. Whatever. So this will be having boxes in here, so it's cool. So now, usually what I do is that in here, in this corner right here, I have the workbench. Where's my workbench? Right here. Level 2. I tend to not have level 3 like that. And let's pick up the sleeping bag because it's getting in our way. So let's say I have the workbench here. Bam. Right? All right. And then we'll have our sleeping bag right here. Bam. And then right here, as we're learning blueprints, we're probably going to have, I don't know, let's do this. Let's do this. And let's do, where's my small box? Right there. So we're going to have something like that right here. Right? So honestly, we should probably pick this up because we're gonna be going like this. All right. Um, let's just jump up. Would be nice if I could get this. Is it not gonna let me get it? Oh God. All right. We'll put this like in the corner for like cooking and stuff like that. Also for storage. On PC, you can no longer use the barbecue for storage, but I mean on console you can. So, all right, bam, and then we're gonna put this underneath like so. All right, cool. And then we'll have this here. Whatever. And then finally, last but not least, we'll have this here. And then, of course, we gotta have a box underneath this. All right, cool. So this will be kind of like a standard setup, right? Like a little cramped. It's good for the soul, you know. We got some cramped stuff right here. All right, cool. And then, oh man, I forgot something. I forgot the little box underneath this. For somebody crucifies me, like you forgot the box. There you go. All right. So now that we have all that, let's see how we could use the battery for the thing. Okay, so we could even put a battery down here, like tucked away, you see, or we could even have a battery like on top of this stuff, like on top of this. We could have a battery on top of here. What? This is so cool. We could put a battery like right there. It's not even in the way. See what I mean? This is what I mean by the small battery being so good. All right, so then let's go up. And then we're gonna go bloop. We're gonna go down. We're gonna hit da. We're gonna go da. Boom. Now we got this. It's charging, right? Yeah, there you go. It's charging. Yeah, baby, it's charging. All right, so now it's charging. Now that this is charging, we're good. We're set. We could set up like lights if we want in here. If we so choose to, we could set up lights. I don't know why you would set up lights. Um, Other than like, I think turrets would be a more realistic thing that you could set up, as well as shotgun traps. But the thing is that my problem with turrets, it's honestly as a solo player, they're not bad, but they're also not great. Because you're gonna attract Zergs. If Zerg sees like a turret, they're gonna be like, screw this guy, you know? Um, but then again, you could just have a turret here to kind of discourage people from raiding you at the same time. You know, have something like right here, something like right there. To kind of get people from stop door camping you. Something like right there. At the end of the day, turrets are a little funky on how they work because somebody could really come and like screw you over with your turret. So be very careful with that. Cause like let's say I have that, and then I have another turret here. If I'm not mistaken, I think I could comfortably power up to 2 turrets. Well, 3 turrets comfortably. Boom. Now we got 2 turrets there, right? We just gotta drop off some weapons in here. You know what? Let's drop some pythons, cause pythons are deadly. Here, we'll drop off some pythons in here, and they're also cheap ammo to make. In all honesty, it's really cheap ammo to make. So we'll do like a couple stacks. Hello? What the heck? Did I not? I guess it's not letting me grab the stacks. I don't know. So obviously, as you can see, it's not powered. You could do that, or you could even put a turret here. Obviously, those things are covering the right here, but somebody could honestly just hide here. You know, it's really up to you how you want to do this. And then what we're doing now, this has been charging for a little bit, right? What are we looking at here? What the? Did I hit something I wasn't supposed to? Oh, there it is. 67. Okay, cool. So we could do something like the button, or we could do something like the switch. I think I'm gonna do a splitter for the turrets. So we could do something like that, or we could put it like up here somewhere. And then let's change it to like red. Bam, right? And then we're gonna go like da, and then it's gonna power the turret. Where's my little power? Oh snap! That's not what I wanted. Please stop. All right, there you go. What? And now it's powered. Low ammo, no ammo, has target. Okay, cool. So it's kind of like for other stuff, but now we have 1 turret power. And you see, it's like do do do. Now it has the turret power. Now, obviously, if we want to power 2 turrets, as we found out from over there, for messing around in the electrical cables, is the splitter, right? Right? I think I was, yeah, it's the splitter. No, it's not the splitter. So am I gonna have to use the trick? I think I'm gonna have to use 2 of these, the red ones. Why would I have to use 2 of the red one? See, I'm figuring this out as we're going as well. That way you guys can see it. So, what if I want to connect something and have it to split into 2? Do I honestly have to use 2 of these? Or can I use something else? Like the switch, would the switch work? Switch output, switch on. No, that says switch on and switch off. No, it wouldn't be the same. So then I guess we would have to do something like this. 1 and 2. No, because then, yeah, no, that wouldn't make sense. Um, I forgot how I did this with Jade. But essentially, you could power up to 1 turret, which as a solo player, I would say that's essentially what you should be doing. You know, having only 1 turret. Let's see, like, let's put this like right here, right? Because that's essentially where we would probably have it. Something like at the bottom, like right there, and then bam. And then we could have something like going up this way. all the way up to there. Boom. And then now we switch this on. Is the turret not going? Why is it not going? Auto turret. It says 9. Oh, we're using too much power? What? How? Auto turret takes up to 9 power. How much power am I using currently? Nothing. Okay. So then, if I have a switch, how much power am I using? Let's turn it on. 1 power. Okay. So, if I power this thing, hello, there you go. How much power am I using? So, the turret is going to use 9, right? Okay. I must be doing something wrong here then. Because you see, if I connect it, it works just fine. It uses 10 power? Why? Whatever. I mean, essentially, this is what you want to do because you want the turret on at all times, right? So you would just have the turret there. You can have it outside. So then, like, if you're running back, be like, oh no, somebody's chasing me, you know? They'll get shot. Um, there is no really good coverage when it comes to the turret. Not for here, at least. You know what I realized why it's not working? It's because we're using one of these, and these uses 1 power. That's what's going on. Okay. All right, so I mean that seems great, you know, like we're doing good so far. Okay. So let's say I want another battery. Can I stack these batteries on top of each other? That would be funny. Oh, you know what? What if I put them like side to side like this? Hey, that's cool. We can still use the workbench too. That's nice. All right, so what if we do that? Uh, Essentially, I would need the splitter, right? Yeah, I would need the splitter. Okay, so what if I want to put the splitter? Where's my splitter? Right there. What if I want to put the splitter like right up here? And then we're gonna put blue going up in there. Or actually, that's not blue. Blue going up in there. Blue going up in there. Hello? Oh, come on, dude. I'm messing this up left and right. And then we're gonna do blue going up in there. Is it charging both of them? Okay, so it looks like it's not using. So if we have two, it's not really using the thing that I thought it was. Okay, so now let me see. Would it make a difference if I have a splitter now? Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. Um, Essentially each one of those things is gonna use 2 power. So maybe it's not even worth to have this thing. The reason why I say that is because then we got this. Like, watch this. So, like, let's say we got that, right? Or not. Hello? What the heck? Delete that. There you go. So we got those two, right? And then let's see, I want to power the turret outside now. Looks like I'm giving a charge of 20. I'm using 10 and 10. I'm using full power to this turret that only really needs 9. See that? This turret has 20 power and it only needs 9. So we'll delete that. So then what I could do, since I have these two running, is that I could have this turret, or I could have that battery powering my turret outside. And then what I could do with the other battery, you already know where I'm going with this. We could have that other battery. No. Let's switch it to like red. We could have that other battery potentially um powering these turrets, right? And then, or sorry, these lights. So obviously these lights are going off at all times. And you see it's using 6. So what we would need to do in order to kind of stop this from happening is that we would need a switch. So you see beautiful switch right here. All right, this is where I would put the switch like right there. And then we could go bam, we could da, we could go like da, we could go da, bam. And from here we could go like so. Wait, what? Oh. From here we could go like that. Obviously this is just for cable management. And then we're gonna go like this, boom. And all 3 lights are on now. The entire base is powered as we speak. So let's see how this would look, because I don't know if it's nighttime, so let's check this out. It's in nighttime right now. I wouldn't know. No, it's daytime. It makes sense. This one's collecting 20 now, while this one is collecting 20. All right, so it's perfect. We should actually, so we should be facing these things like east and west, east and west. It makes sense because according to this, the sun rises on the east and sets on the west. And that's cool. So you don't need to see the crazy cable in. Oh, jeez, you do need to see the crazy cable. Okay, so this is why cable management is a beautiful thing. Because if you don't, then you're gonna have all these cables. If you don't mind, then that's up to you. But I mean, you gotta see all these crazy cables afterwards. You know what I mean? Only when I have cables in my electrical wire out that is different. It says, "Can we hug you from behind?" Says Razor as Jade says, "Please" in the background. Oh, I mean, as long as they say no homo before it, you know. Who am I kidding? They don't have to say it. They don't have to say it. I know what's up. Dude, why can I not disconnect this? I'm trying to disconnect this. Hello? Oh my goodness, I'm trying to disconnect this one. There you go. So imagine, I thought there was somebody right there, bro. Not gonna lie to you guys. Alright, so there you go. We powered it. So this is some simple basic power, and then we could just turn this on. So one battery, both batteries are being charged as you could see. One battery is being used for the turret and its maximum output of 10 at all times. Well, this one has an output of 7. As you can see, it powers up the entire base. So you could actually essentially just kind of come in here after a long day of farm, come in here and then be like, all right, well, I can't see smack. And then just open this thing and then be like, oh, now cool. Now I see everything. This is cool. This is cool. And as you can see, this is a basic bunker base. Like, honestly, they will get through 2 doors and then they just have to go through your bunker and boom. Like, now they're in your base. Which is not, like, the most defensive base. But, like, I'm going to be honest with you guys. If I was a raider and I see this right here, I'm going to be like, dude, this is like a 2x1. Why the hell am I going to raid this? You know? Well, if I see something like this, it looks a little bit more beefy. I'm gonna be like, maybe, maybe I'll rate it, And then what I'll do is that I'll go boom, I'll blow up one door. Right well, hold on a second. We'll do this. There you go. Then they're gonna go like this. They're gonna go boom, I'll blow up one door. Blew up on the second door. And then there's gonna be like some boxes here, but hopefully you don't keep nothing important here. So they're gonna be like, well, shoot. All right, they go boom. They blow up this door, and then you have like your things right here, and you're like, damn, bro, like what the hell? Boom, they blow up this door, and then they're like, what the hell is this, bro? They're just gonna quit. They're like, f this, dude. I'm not. I'm leaving. Which has happened when I built this base. People rated it like this, and they got to here, and then they gave up. But then your bunker is right down here, and this is where you would store all your best loot. Obviously you don't have a locker here, but this is where you will store all your best loot. And if you want, since this base is big enough, I would say you could even slap down what am I looking for here? There it is. You could even slap down one of the big boy batteries here. Bam. And then you could have turrets up here. Because then what you could do is that you could do things like honeycomb. You know, you could do like honeycomb like this. Oh, no, not like that. This would be the only thing that doesn't get honeycomb. You could do honeycomb like this. And then obviously there's gonna be some stuff left, like boom, boom. You get the point. There's gonna be like honeycomb going up this way. And then because you add on an extra layer of honeycomb up here. That's not what I wanted, but okay. Because you added an extra layer of honeycomb up here. Now you're gonna have all these like sticking out triangles. And you could put turrets on that. And then you have like a complete 360 turret coverage from this one battery. Because remember, this battery could give up to a charge of 50 output. Maybe they said it after. They said it after. This battery could give an output of 50, which is great. But obviously, remember, each of the turrets take 9. So you could comfortably, I would say, power up to like 3 turrets. 4, if you really so choose to, you could power up to 4 turrets. But maybe not. Maybe you could power up to, yeah, you could probably power up to 3. So you're gonna have to strategically put this like Put one on this side, and then put one on this side, and then put one at the front. You know what I mean? But honestly, turrets are cool, but they just ask to get raided because if somebody's passing by and they get shot, like they're gonna get annoyed. Especially if he's a Zerg and you're trying to stay away from Zergs. Zergs take things personally. If you kill them when they're walking around with their kit, they're gonna get pissed and they're gonna come back and raid you later. You know? So these are things to think about. But obviously this thing would be good to have, like, you could power a couple of like 3 to 4 turrets if you know how to do the electricity a little bit better than I did over here. And I'm gonna be putting guides on how to do this stuff. I'm getting better at them, and I'm gonna mess around a little bit more with them so I could get better and better with them. So let's see. It's kind of cool that we have like four of them power. All right. Well, this one we only have one turret, as you can see, is basic. And then we have power to the base and power to the turret. See? Simple. Simple and clean. I wonder if I could hide these cables with the rug. Let me see. No, you cannot. Cool, and that's nice to know. You cannot hide them with rugs. I never really tried it, so I wasn't sure if you could. Alright, well, those ugly cables are pissing me off, but I mean, they're there. So I guess it is what it is. This is why I technically never really like to mess around with these things. Not because they look ugly, but just because, like, when you come in the base, you're like, what the hell is going on here? What is this X-Men thing going on over here? But yeah, guys, I mean, we had fun. I'm not gonna lie to you, we enjoyed this time. I'm gonna keep it a short stream for tonight. Tomorrow we're gonna be doing um some Rust console. Actually playing because I know Wipe is on Thursday morning, so I wanted to see what kind of mayhem we could get ourselves into. I might stream Rust in the morning, try to get us a base and stuff like that going, and seeing how the Wipe is going. And if it is, we'll go for a long time. And then at night we'll do a little bit more electricity, or maybe we'll do some Valheim tomorrow morning. We'll see. Let's see how it goes. Yep, you can turn those on. This is pretty cool. So, I mean, for utility wise, I can see this being very helpful. Turrets, I don't know. I have a mixed feeling with turrets. I feel like turrets are good. They're not bad. They're a really good addition. But again, I feel like this attracts attention towards your base. Because this screams, I got money. You know what I mean? I could see this being a good thing if you're trying to like kite people towards your base. That I can see how that being a good idea. But then at that point you wouldn't put the turret up here. You would have something like a bush like this. And you could hide the turret here in the bush. Like something like this. You could hide the turret here like in the bush. So like you could chase somebody or have somebody chase you. And then because the turret is hiding there, they won't know. And they're going to start chasing you. And you're going to like, ah. And then I don't know where they just get blasted and die and you grab their kit. You see what I mean? Like, or it would be cool if you hide the turret somewhere, like in a bush. Like build near a bush like this. Or heck, one of these bushes. Build like near one of these bushes. And then you could just hide the turret in the bushes, and then you'll get paid like that. Because if you have a turret like right here on the top of the base like that, I feel like people are going to see it and they're not even going to come near your base. The whole point of this is to catch people. You know? I'm going to definitely be working on this because I want to work on trap bases. And you're going to see a lot of trap bases when this thing launches, which is probably going to be here in the next couple of weeks, to be honest with you. Because they said they were going to hold up on announcing wipes to when the devlog comes out. So if that's what's true, then that probably means that we're probably gonna get an update here soon on like when is Power Surge gonna actually be launching, which would be pretty cool because we've been waiting for this for a while. And honestly, our theory at the Boyfriend Squad is that if if once Power Surge launches, it's only a matter of like weeks to a couple of like maybe 2 months before custom servers come out. And when custom servers come out, it's gonna be a different ball game in this game. All right. But with that said, I hope you guys enjoy this. I love you guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you so much for exploring with me how to get these turrets going, how to make them shoot and stuff like that. And we're definitely going to be messing around more with this in the next couple of weeks, if not the next week. This week, actually, we're going to be messing more around with electricity, seeing how we can make trap bases, seeing what kind of trap bases will be cool, very noticeable or unnoticeable trap bases. So something that looks rated but has loot, and then people are going to want to go in to check it out, and then they get shot because the door closes behind them and stuff like that. That would be pretty cool. Kind of cool things to do. Later, bye. Mr. Odin, have a good one. Odin, I forgot to tell you. So I decided to explore the snow biome to try to catch some wolves. Um, there was a giant rock attacking me, and it was shooting laser out of his hand, and I freaked out, and I ran for my life. I was like, yeah, the wolves are not worth it. I'm not gonna lie to you, not worth it, not worth it at all. So I might come back to Valheim just because I said that tomorrow morning, and then we'll do some more Rust at night. But other than that, love you guys. Thank you so much for joining, and sorry to keep this stream short, but gotta get some edits and posts ready. All right, bye.